Hello Stampers, my name is Janet Pride, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator coming to you from the Chattanooga, Tennessee area. And today I am going to show you some more sheetloads of cards for the September 2025. I mentioned I was going to do some with new cards, new paper, new DSP for this, but I am just starting back and I have placed an order. I was hoping it was going to be here before today, Wednesday, but it hasn't arrived. So I'm still making cards with retired paper, but the layout and all the information here, you can make this with any paper combinations that you may have. So I'm going to show you today how to make this layout. I'm trying to work on my Christmas cards to send out, and so I will be sending some of these out. I need to get them ready, and so I am going to be showing you how I created them, and I'm going to be making one with you here today, and then I'll show you another set that I made for Christmas with some more Christmas retired paper. Once I get some new paper, hopefully by next week. So I know the mail is really slow right now for some reason. So I'm going to be creating some new cards, some cards with new DSP. So you'll be able to see some samples with that. Okay, so I love making these cards, the Sheetloads. I am going to be creating other things besides Sheetloads, of course, but every month I come here and I show you some cards that I have created with the Sheetloads, with current paper and with retired paper. So today I'm going to just show you retired paper, and then I will not be able to post any of this because obviously it's not on sale through Stampin' Up any longer. The cardstock may be still available, so I will post those, but other things may not be available. So just get the idea, get the Sheetloads, sign up to be a member under Call Me Crafty Out, and then you'll be able to download this for use. Okay, all right, so I'm not going to tell you the measurements today, but I have created this Sheetloads creates 8 cards. So I have created these Christmas cards. I love this Christmas paper. I should have gotten more, but I created this with some Stampin' Up paper, retired, and I'm going to be still doing a little bit more on these. So let me show you how I made these. I am going to use some retired punches, because a lot of the things I had were things that you know, are already retired. I hadn't been doing any stamping for maybe about a year or so, so my stuff is kind of a little bit older than usual. Okay, so these are the cutouts. These are the things I'm going to be working on. Let's start getting this glued on here. So we have a regular cardstock. This is our Early Espresso, I believe, or maybe this is even chocolate chip, not sure. But I love the browns with the Christmas colors, the reds and the greens. That looks so nice. It looks kind of like in the woods kind of thing, so I like that look. And this paper was the bomb. I loved it. So I'm gonna be using a regular A2 size card. All right, let's put some glue on this. And let me put that there. Then we'll put this right here. And then these are my little panels that I need to glue these to. So let's glue these down. And these go flush to the side there of this these little panels. Let's put it right here. So we're going to do it flush to the edge here. Okay, and get that down. Let's do the next one. I might make some more of this if I run out of people. I usually send Christmas cards with my family picture on here. So let's see. This one will go here to the top, and it goes flush to the end of the paper here. And then this one will go here, flush to this side. Okay, so let's glue these two down. And we should be good. This one. Let's put it on this side. Right there. And on this side. Okay. Now, I made a little tag using just little strips to, like, this is the edge. Like when I cut my paper for the inside, leaves like a little edge. These are these little strips. So I just put already a dimensionals on it, and I'm going to stick it to the bottom here, like so. And then this one I'm going to put glue on the back to put inside. So I just found any Merry Christmas greeting I had there from the past. Can't wait till I get my new stuff, so I can play with that, create new cards with that. Okay, so that's that for the inside. And then in our last, my last paper pumpkin that I did, they had this little acorns, a couple of acorns. I colored them with some Stampin' Up blends. I think I used the Early Espresso and the beige color. And we also used to have these little acorns. I punched this. There was a set that had an acorn and I think like 2 leaves a while back. And so I put that as my little layout there. And then I punched out these 3 little sprigs here. And I'm going to stick them to the paper to the front of my card here with some little glue dots from my paper pumpkins. Well, this is from an old paper pumpkin. So I put 3 dots right here. 3 dots. Then I take the paper off the top, and then I'm going to stick the bottom of the sprig on there going up like so. Okay? Do 1, and I do 2, and I do 3. And then I'm going to put my little acorns here, but I put them on with some glue dots. Not glue dots, with some mini dots. So I'm going to take these mini dots. They're smaller than the regular size. I use a lot of these more often than the other ones when I have smaller pieces. So we can put this here on top of the bottom part of the sprig there, and this one here, and I kind of put them catty corners so I can still see the Mary a little bit there. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back of this and stick it on top of the acorns. Some glue right there and put it on top. Okay, awesome. And then let's get these out of the way. Here's the punch. This was an old punch, and it came with a set of 3, I believe. and it was an acorn and 2 leaves, fall leaves kind of looking thing. They were really cute. And I keep them. I keep most of all my things, so I don't get rid of them. Then I'm going to get some twine here. I'm going to make a little bow and stick it there with a little glue dot, and that'll be the end of the card. And I can show you the other ones that I made with another Christmas paper that is also retired. I put a little glue dot right here in the little, almost in the middle of that those 2 acorns, and then I try to straighten my bow and stick it to that part. And that is the card. Isn't that cute? So cute. We can decorate the inside. I didn't have any extra paper here, but I will probably put a little strip here of one of these 2 colors just to decorate the inside a little bit. And then the envelopes as well. If I have extra paper, I probably do the covering of the envelope. I usually put the back part of the envelope, I'll put paper, I'll glue it on there to match the set kind of thing. Yeah, so this is the first one. I love these colors. We used to have, I think this is a chocolate chip. I'm not sure if it's early espresso. It looks more like chocolatey to me. I used to love that color. I love all the browns and the neutrals, the neutral colors. And this one, so that's the first set. This paper makes 8. This not paper, but this layout that we got with Sheetloads. And then the other set I made was with the penguins set and polar bears. I did the same layout, just used different paper. That's all I did. That was the only difference. So yeah, they had a paper that had some of the animals that were bigger, so I cut those out with, I fussy cut this little tiny trees, put them there at the end. They're so cute. And they had a little fox, they had a little penguin, and a little polar bear. Those are the 3 that I used from those sets. And then I had some old gems here that I used to make these. This little fox, he's so cute. And then the little trees. These are, I fussy cut as well. But these are so cute as well. I did a greeting in the inside, used some of that paper at the bottom there from the one of the papers in the layout. This one I put here on the side, so you can put your decorating paper however you like. This one has a little strip at the bottom, and I believe this color, can't remember the color. I think, if I'm not mistaken, is Just Jade. Yeah, Just Jade. Might be a retired color now. I have to get used to the new colors because I haven't, like I said, been up to the new things. So I did order some of the new colors and some of the new papers so I can start creating with that. But these are the cards I created today. Hope you like them. If you do, click the like button and give me a comment which one you like better. I did show some last week with the same layout, and I showed those with my other layouts that I do with my when Paper Pumpkin meets Sheetloads. I showed the layout for that, and I showed these as well. This is another layout with another retired paper. So you can look at that video. That's the one from last week, so you can look at that one there. But these are my cards for this week, and I hope you like them, and I hope you get to creating with this Sheetloads of Cards layout. And just get out your paper and just make some things, put some things together, and Come up your own creations. And if you like, you can share them here in my YouTube channel. And or I am also at the Carloft in Instagram and on Facebook. So you can find me there. And I'll post these videos up to my pages as well, so you can see them there. All right, thank you so much for coming to visit. Next week I'll have another layout. Hopefully it'll be something else that is not a sheet load. We can create some new projects there. Okay, God bless. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye.